Hi, welcome back to Office Hours with Dr. Doug. I'm Dr. Doug, and I'm back here with Charles Poliacof for part 2 of this discussion inside the trader's mind. Charles, last week we talked about where to find the trade. Now, today, I want to talk about the mental game. So my first question for you, as a long-time successful trader, you got 12 years of experience, what do you think are some of the things that actually cause people to lose money and not be successful in this business?
It's funny that you mention this because I've seen this time and time again with myself, with people that I have relationships with. It's always a fear of missing out, probably more so than anything else. Lack of discipline, losing their controls, and sometimes fear. You know, missing an opportunity and then making up for that opportunity.
Discipline's a generic word. We all hear about lack of discipline. In your experience, when you see, and you've trained hundreds of people, some of them became successful, some of them didn't. When you say lack of discipline, what specific parts of trading are they losing discipline on?
I just believe, you know, there are positions that you're in, and you get them for a very specific reason. And then you have sort of predefined outs. And when those predefined outs no longer become predefined, you know, those parameters completely change. You know, or when it turns into, I once had someone talk to me about hoping, wishing, and praying for a position.
That was me. That was me that talked about that years ago. Yeah, the expression, which I talked about a couple weeks ago, was anytime a trader's hoping, wishing, or praying, they need to start to exit the trade. And what I like about what you're saying is that discipline factor. It's when a trader's lost their why, their reason for being in the trade. That's when they know the discipline's falling apart. Next week we're going to talk about making the right trade. In our next session. Thanks very much for joining us this week on Office Hours with Dr. Doug. And we'll be back with Charles for part 3.